Hey guys, check this out. You know, I was thinking about this thing with AT&T and this deal that they were talking about where, they're going to give me a $25 credit on my bill, and the new phone is only going to cost me $4 more a month, and all this that's going on. And I'm sitting there thinking about it. I'm saying, come on, AT&T doesn't just give things away. It's okay. Okay. What's in it for them? And I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking about it. And then I think, you know what? I remember when I gave them my debit card, I had to pay the tax on the phone. The phone that if I signed a contract with would cost me $2.99. Now, I don't mind re-upping my contract, but the woman on the phone was saying, well, this here where you have no contract, you can up out at any time you want, and we're talking about the upping out in a year. All I'd have to do is pay the half of the $2.99, which would be $150, and I can back out. And, well, you know what? Wrong. I just called AT&T again and went through this whole thing with them. They are actually charging me, or anybody, full price for the phone. And in this case, $845 for the Note 4. Over the 2-year period, they expect to see back $676. That's what I'm paying back for this phone under their contract, even though I'm getting a little discount. Now, you're paying $4 more a month in this case, and that's not a big deal. However, if you don't put insurance on the phone, all right, which I normally don't, because I normally don't have any problems. Phones will last me forever. And this one here that got chewed up, well, that's not going to happen again. However, if I wanted to opt out because there is no contract, and the young lady told me that all I had to do is pay the balance on the phone, I have to pay the balance on $845. So if next year, if I wanted to opt out in 12 months, I still have to give them $422.50. Because when I paid tax, I paid 50 some odd dollars in tax money. I'm saying, well, this is, if they're charging me tax on the full phone, this is after I hung up. I said, at this point, they got to be charging me or going to hold me liable for that price. And that's what it is, $845. So, if the phone gets broke or destroyed, if I don't return to them a working phone in 2 years, they can bill me anywhere in between as much as $845. So let's say I bring the phone back to them in 2 years. It's a strong possibility I'm going to have to pay a balance, almost like leasing a car. If you want to keep it, you got to pay extra. If you want to lease another one, you have to give them the money in to get another one started. So I told them that I'm going to cancel that because I have not yet received it anyway. It may come today, I don't know. And I'd rather just go and buy the phone with a 2-year contract, because then I'm buying the phone, it's only costing me $2.99, and I don't have to worry about it. Otherwise I'm going to end up having a $6 or $7 or as high as $845 bill. So when they want to give you this little deal, think twice. All right? And if you do, you really are going to have to think about adding the price of insurance on that phone. Otherwise, you're going to get screwed for the price, the full price of whatever that phone is worth. So there is a method to their madness. All right, so, let's sell them insurance, or the phone, is when it comes back to me for any defect, they're going to have to pay. So beware there, guys. Beware. It's less out of pocket but it may cost you a whole lot more. You're taking a big gamble on what you're going to be doing with this, because that, and say, well, it's only a cell phone, but you know what? That can ruin your credit line. That can stop you from getting a phone from any other company. So beware. So what I'm doing is I'm canceling that contract. So when the phone comes in, well, it's not really a contract, it's a sales agreement at this point. So when that phone gets delivered to me, maybe today, I can bring it back to the store, a company-owned store, immediately. They're going to put it in their computer as being returned, so that I'm null and void with that. I get a $50 some odd credit back for the taxes on that phone. Then I am going to buy the phone with a contract so that the phone is mine, and I only paid, in this case, $299, but I'm going to go back with the Note 3, which is $149. So at this point, I'm going to buy the phone out for $149 with a 2-year contract, not worry about it, because I'm going to keep the phone for 2 years, and I own the phone. I don't have to worry about it later on if it gets broke, or what I have to pay back, or what I'm going to owe, or whatever the case may be. So really, they're going to confuse you. You got to ask these questions, guys. I'm telling you, because it sounds like a great deal. I got caught up in it, and I worked, and my wife mainly worked for this company for 35 years, and you know, she retired from them basically. But at that point, you know, me knowing the system, I got caught up in it because I forgot to ask a few questions. And if it wasn't me thinking about this tax thing, why am I paying taxes on a full price phone? You know, it's not the $299 I'm paying taxes on. I'm paying taxes on the $845. All right, but beware. I'm telling you. All right, I'd rather have a contract than to opt out. See, that's what they tell you. No contract. You can pull out any time. You can. But if you buy it based on a 2-year plan, take that $845 is what the phone is being charged to you as. So if you decide you want to cancel and pull out in 6 months or even a year, you're going to have to pay half of that $845 in my case, because it's a Note 4. But if you have another phone, regardless if it's more or less, they're charging you full list for that phone. So whenever you bring it back within that 24 months, you're going to have to pay the difference on that phone. So beware, guys. Beware.